When dating, do you date multiple people at once or one person at a time?
So let me tell you how I have to date one person at a time, because I feel like if I'm dating multiple people at once, it's distracting to what I have going on in my life. I can't balance a bunch of men and then also doing what we do. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna pick a favorite and it's not gonna be conducive to the other person.
Can you date someone, not have sex with them, and then have an F buddy on the side, or that's too much?
No, I could do that.
You could do that?
I feel like a lot of females do that. When you don't, the one that you really like, you're not supposed to give it up fast. You're not supposed to give it up fast.
This girl I was talking to said she had an F buddy, and then she met her man, and then she stopped the F buddy because obviously she met her man.
Look, we giving y'all free game. This is why men be so guarded now, because
now people gonna think we have an F buddy and a man.
Look what you done did. We can't give a fuck. We don't care. We don't care. But yeah, so what do you think?
For me, I can't even talk to one person. So I would say I need to talk to one person, because my attention span cannot spread that thin across a few people. So I would say
it's just not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Like, if you really have my attention, then you have my attention. I can't be talking to too many people at once, because then that person's gonna feel like, okay, where's your attention going? When dating, do you date multiple people at once or one person at a time?
So let me tell you how I have to date one person at a time, because I feel like if I'm dating multiple people at once, it's distracting to what I have going on in my life. I can't balance a bunch of men and then also doing what we do. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna pick a favorite and it's not gonna be conducive to the other person.
If that's really her mindset, meaning that she can only date one person at a time, I actually like that, because what we got to understand about women, they are gonna pick their favorite. So if they're dealing with multiple guys, one guy is gonna be priority, and the rest of the guys are just gonna be if I get around to, if I'm bored, if my main dude can't be around. So that's fair if that's really her mindset. Now we're gonna see what she says later in the video, but I like that mindset, because again, a woman is naturally gonna pick her favorite dude. You know what I'm saying? Which you can't blame her first. This is all about, like, women, they put themselves first. We don't put ourselves first. We put ourselves last. And that's why we get treated like we last. That's why for most of my life, I didn't even finish the race, or I finished last, because of where I put myself at.
You date someone, not have sex with them, and then have an F buddy on the side, or that's too much?
No, I could do that.
You could do that?
I feel like a lot of females do that. When you don't, the one that you really like, you're not supposed to give it up fast.
Oh my God. So it's funny, because she literally just said that she wouldn't date multiple people at one time, but when the old girl was like, would you have an F buddy on the side and be dating somebody? She said yes. And I'm not gonna sit here and say all women do this, but a lot of women do this right here. A lot of women are gonna make the guy that they want, the one that's husband or boyfriend material, he's gonna have to be the one to wait. He's the one that's gonna have to court her and date her. Meanwhile, the guy that she just wants to get her rocks off with, that's the guy that doesn't have to date her. He don't have to do much. He ain't got to reach out to her like that. He ain't got to be a good communicator. And it's crazy how backwards that is, right? See, the thing is, the reason why women move like this, for y'all that don't know, is because women kind of feel like when they give it up fast, the dude tends to leave or run away. But that's not why we run away. The reason why we run away is because we realize you ain't got a personality, you ain't got no character, you still trying to be in the streets. It's other reason. See, women tend to think that sex is the thing that men value the most. Now, I'm not saying men don't value that the most. There's a lot of men who look at sex as the end all be all. You can't get past the looks. A lot of dudes just can't get, a lot of us just can't get past the looks. So sex is the end all be all to you. But what you got to understand, when you're looking for a partner, a wife, a long-term situation, yeah, sex is cool, but what else do you got? What else do you got? So that's why I have an issue with women kind of holding it back, because it's like you're punishing me, but you're rewarding this other guy who's doing nothing. Make that make sense.
You're not supposed to give it up fast.
This girl I was talking to said she had an F buddy, and then she met her man, and then she stopped the F buddy because obviously she met her man.
Look, we giving y'all free game. This is why men be so guarded now, because
now people gonna think we have an F buddy and a man.
Look what you done did. We can't give a fuck. We don't care.
The thing is, we don't think that y'all are doing this. We know that y'all are doing this. That's the thing. It's like, we know how y'all are operating. So if you're a man in 2024, if I ain't got it by the third time of us hanging out, I'm moving on, because clearly you're trying to make me wait. And I'm not a guy that, like, I'm not waiting months and months on it, because anytime I did that, either A, it wasn't worth it, or I never got it. And like, do y'all know how many times I've heard countless stories of guys, like, basically, like, they got with a woman who wanted to wait until marriage, and they was with the woman for multiple years, and then, you know, they end up, you know, breaking up, and then she gets with the next dude and sleeps with them within 2 weeks. So that's the type of stuff that be going on. Now, this is nothing against the women out here who are really celibate or really waiting until marriage. That's them. You know what I'm saying? Kudos to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the women that are faking it because they're doing it because they don't want to be used, or they don't want to give it up to the guy that they really like. But that's how you lose a dude. That's how you really lose a good dude, by using all these structured rules, and I'm gonna make them wait. Because in my past, when I didn't make dudes wait, in your past, even if you didn't give it up to the dude fast, he was still gonna leave.
Okay. But yeah, so what do you think?
For me, I can't even talk to one person. So I would say I need to talk to one person, because my attention span cannot spread that thin across a few people. So I would say
it's just not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. Yeah, like, if you really have my attention, then you have my attention. I can't be talking to too many people at once, because then that person's gonna feel like, okay, where's your attention going?
I think the universal problem that us dudes have, right, is that as a man, you could have all your stuff together. You could be financially good, you mentally good, you got your own spot, the income is coming in, you're growing as a person, you can be doing, you're confident, you're assertive, you can be doing all these things, but yet the guy that has none of these things, the woman is smashing, and she's making you try to court her and take you on dates. And this is my issue with the women that are now, I'm dating seriously, princess treatment only. I hate that, because as men, we don't ever say king treatment only, you gotta treat me like this. We don't never come off like that. We just gonna vet and pay attention and see if you match up. But my issue with women having that type of mindset is because back then you wanted to be in the streets. But now with a woman saying princess treatment only, what that really means is, I'm not giving it up to you. You're gonna have to date me while I give it to the next guy for free. That's basically what she's saying that you gotta do. So when you see in a woman's bio, especially on dating apps, when she says real dates only, I'm only taking serious offers, princess treatment only, queen treatment only, what she means is she's not finna be giving it to you. You're gonna have to wait until marriage, until she says so. Now, obviously, you need to, sex is consensual. That's not what I'm saying, that you're gonna take it. But what I'm saying is that she's gonna make you wait on it, while the next dude, she gets it for free. But you got to take her on dates. You got to spend money. You got to prove you're the one. You have to do that and take her seriously because of all the mistakes she made in her past. And we need to take a page from the woman's book, right? A woman is going to put herself first in dating. She's not going to tolerate somebody that's not doing what she wants them to do. So you got to be the same way. So if a woman is saying to you, oh, I'm celibate and we got to wait and do all this, if that's not the way you're trying to move, you can find another woman who is with what you're trying to do and is more attractive and has a better mindset, and it'll all work out better. Instead of you trying to get with this chick just because she bad and she the baddest thing you done dealt with, so you're equating that to quality and you're willing to wait, when in reality, she gonna make you wait forever. You know, the thing, and also too, what we got to understand, the women out here that you primarily probably want to deal with are the relationship girlies. I am in support of them. The women that typically like relationships, they're only going to deal with one person at a time. They not finna have 5 of the dudes they messing with. And you can kind of feel this, right? A lot of times the women I deal with, I can tell that they're only messing with me and not entertaining other dudes, because when they're with me, they not on their phones. They not, you know what I'm saying? They not hitting nobody back. They not doing all that. Versus the women that got a lot of emotion going on, she all on her phone when she with you. She texting dudes back. She Snapchatting on the phone when you go to the bathroom. You come back, she's trying to put it down. So what you got to understand is, a woman that wants a relationship and wants to move things forward, she's going to come naturally. She's not gonna put all these expectations onto you, or you gotta date me seriously. She's not gonna be sleeping with other dudes. All her attention is gonna be on you. Now, the way you will know if a woman is sleeping with other dudes, you won't necessarily know, but you will kind of know. And what I mean by that is if she's making you wait multiple days. You know what I'm saying? If a woman is doing that, and if you get on her IG story and you see her at the club all the time and stuff like that, oh yeah, you know she rocking with other dudes. At that point, it's like, come on now, you at the club every weekend, but you making me wait. But you not making these other dudes wait. You making them wait 20 seconds. And I hate y'all, for those that watch my channel, I'm not the type that likes to go in on women like that. I'm only going in on a particular segment of women who have these certain ideologies, but I'm not the type that do that. But going back to my men, you just have to have standards for yourself and be able to look past a woman's looks. You know what I'm saying? If a woman wants to be celibate and wait until marriage, if that's not something you rocking with, you got to move on. Because by you staying there, you're going to only hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say in every video, guys, continue to put yourself first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.